YouTube family, what is up everyone? Fighting game season is unfortunately coming to an end, and I've kind of done it in injustice because this whole month I have not been uploading. And you know, school started back. I've had a few other things going on, some other projects that I'm working on that I think are going to be really fun and really exciting, but I just haven't been uploading. I've been playing a lot of games, but I haven't really been uploading. Well, actually, my gaming has kind of slacked a little bit as well. But I wanted to get this last video out that's going to mainly be about the FGC and the fighting game community. And one, I want to talk about the new ranked match system because I didn't get a chance to talk about what I think this brings to Injustice and how I feel like this affects Injustice in its entirety. I love it. I really truly do, because I never felt like the previous ranked system, and even the ranked system in MK, and even the ranked system in things like Tekken, I don't feel like they do anything for the players. I don't feel like it tells you who's better. I don't think it gives you any information to become a better player. It just says, hey, who won this one game, who lost this one game. And with this new system, you truly get to see who is better. Now, that may change day to day, but for that moment, the winner of that game was truly the better player. Because you get multiple opportunities. You get opportunities to learn the strengths and the weaknesses of your opponent, and you get time to adjust. You get time to figure out, what do I need to do in order to be successful here. And I absolutely love that. I mean, this new system has really kind of exposed me. It showed me so many different weaknesses that I didn't really know that I had in the game, and it has truly made me a better player. And I love that they decided to make this update, because I feel like this was right. This felt right for the game. With that being said, I kind of want to jump into something that I talked about a while back when I first started my YouTube channel, and it was when fighting games became really popular on my channel as well. I want to talk about just kind of the level of respect and the level of honor that goes around the fighting game community, and I guess more of the lack of honor and respect that goes on in the community. Now, obviously, a lot of competitive players, they understand the different people that they're going up against, and you do see some degree of honor, some degree of respect and appreciation for the craft of the game, and I think that's excellent. But for instance, this match. Now, we're about, I think, maybe the midway point here on this particular match, and obviously I've been losing, but the same thing that I talked about earlier, you have an opportunity to learn, you have an opportunity to adjust, you have an opportunity to change. And I think that it kind of sucks that you have to work so hard to really kind of get people's respect and get people's appreciation for the craft, which is so weird, because you get on this game mode, this ranked game mode, and this game mode is pretty much all about, you know, climbing these leaderboards. Well, why are you climbing the leaderboards? Because you want other people to be able to see what it is that you have accomplished, the level and the skill and the practice that you've put into the game. You want them to be able to see that. But I don't get it. Why do you then turn around and not care about getting the actual respect of those players? That just seems kind of weird to me. And not only that, but you don't even want to give the respect in return. So I think this may have been the last. Yeah, this guy had beaten me for the second time with Darkseid. So by then I decided, not decided, but I had gathered enough information to be able to start doing better. So that's what happens. I'm going to continue. I'm going to go on to win this set. There isn't any suspense that I want to put behind it. That I don't think that's necessary, because it's not really the point. I'm going to win the set. But the biggest part of the video, the main point of this particular video, is the response that I got from this guy after I won the match. Because I sent him a message. I said, good game, don't underestimate your opponent. I feel like this guy underestimated me, And I feel like he underestimated me in an almost like disrespectful way. Like, you can underestimate someone and not like be disrespecting them, but I kind of feel like he underestimated me and had a little bit of, you know, I don't know, like arrogance with it as well. So let's talk about this. Don't put your main, I mean, unless you're just like crazy good, which a lot of people are. If you're like crazy good, then that's fine. But putting your main as your like little calling card or tag or whatever that is, that's like a dead giveaway that people know, okay, well, this is what I'm about to get myself into. And then you can't really strategize because they know who your main is. That's not necessarily the same case for everybody, but that was the case for this particular situation. I saw this guy's little calling card, and it had Firestorm on it. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm about to play against a Firestorm character. Well, he doesn't choose Firestorm, he chooses Darkseid, which is fine. I'm assuming he's playing the matchup game, or he feels like I'm somebody that he could practice his new secondary characters on, and you know, that's fine. Anyway, he wasn't doing much. It just took me a while to really get an understanding of how he was using the character. And so with that being said, once I learned it, I found a lot of the gaps and the weaknesses in the way he was using Darkseid. Now, I'm not the greatest Batman, I understand that. I'm not the greatest Injustice player, I understand that. Not only am I not the best Injustice player, but like, I'm not even the best Batman by a long shot. There are probably a couple of thousand Batmans that are better than me. But I feel like this guy thought that he was going to be able to, you know, throw this Darkseid out at me, you know, use the same 2 or 3 moves with what didn't really seem like a true strategy. It didn't seem like something that he had found to have success with. It didn't feel like that. And ultimately, he, after losing 2 matches in a row, now he's in jeopardy of losing the set. And nothing's worse than being up 2-0 and losing the set. It just doesn't feel good at all. But this guy felt like that he was going to be able to slack off, you know, use whoever he wants, you know, somebody that he's not really proficient with, somebody that he, I guess, thought he could kind of spam with. But I mean, and he's not really spamming, but he had some spam-like tendencies throughout this set. And you know, then he thought, oh, you know what, when things get tough, I'll just switch to my main and I'll beat him with my main guy. And that didn't happen. And so that's why I sent him a message. I said, hey man, good game, you know, GG. Don't underestimate your opponent. That's exactly what you did here. You thought you were gonna use some Darkseid, and you thought you were gonna just snatch you up a win. And by the time you not realizing that I actually know the Firestorm matchup very well. One of my favorite YouTubers is Shajinkydink, and that's his main. So I understand the Firestorm matchup pretty decent. I mean, as long as you don't get hit with the enhanced Molten Trap, you're pretty much good. And that's one of the things that you can kind of use to throw people off. If you know that they're going to try to do something, if you know something is their bread and butter, and you're blocking it all match, evading it all match, and then finally they get that off, you know, they're so out of rhythm from not getting it that they're probably not going to capitalize. You actually see that here against this Firestorm. But, you know, this guy did not want to, you know, he didn't want to give credit where credit was due, and I feel like I deserved a little bit of credit for the way I was able to adapt his style. Not only that, but, you know, he got so many looks at my Batman. And I only got to see his Firestorm one time. You know, I feel like this is the moment where you know, just charge the game and say, man, this player, you know, outskilled me, or this player, you know, figured out my style, or I couldn't adjust quick enough, or, you know, he bested me on this day. And I didn't say anything rude to the guy. I didn't, you know, salt them. I didn't do any of that, you know, just, and, you know, maybe I was being annoying, but I would just want to see, you know, if I could get this guy to say, you know, good game, or get this guy to, you know, just kind of show a little bit of respect. And I wasn't able to get it. You know what? That's fine. Yeah, he didn't have to show me any respect, but it just makes me kind of wonder why. Like, why are so many people like that in the community? Well, why is it hard to just go out and say, you know what, you did a great job. This is a big mistake you made this clash here. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and. But it's weird. It's weird. Like, I truly admire when I see someone who I feel like has put some real effort into something, as much effort as I have. But hey, you know, it is what it is. But just let me know how you guys feel about this particular match, and also if you've been paying close attention to the match. Did I play this match in any kind of like bitchy way? Did I play this match in any kind of like way that seems like I'm intentionally trying to get under my opponent's skin? Like, I felt like I played this match pretty honorably. I feel like I played this match, you know, strategically. I mean, I did what I felt like I could do to be successful. And, you know, at the end of the day, that wasn't enough to get, you know, something so simple as a good game from the guy. But, you know, maybe I'm at a misunderstanding. How do you guys feel about these type of interactions? How do you feel about these type of scenarios? And let me know in the comment section, and I will see y'all later.